I'm not a violent woman. I wanted to slap that man. The adrenaline was going high. Cool, bro. You surf? I used to surf. I don't surf anymore. I haven't touched a surfboard in years. I probably wouldn't be able to pop up even if I tried. I don't mind, but what is there that can break a finger while surfing? Do you really want to know? Okay, I'll tell you the story. I guess I'll be bombarding you with trauma stories this week. So, I was chasing big waves, and back in the Mediterranean Sea, big waves is extremely small waves because we didn't get any waves. And so it was summer. It was in that time of the year where we get like crazy tides, I suppose, rip tides. It was an insane day, and I've never seen the lifeguards constantly like walking around the beach and yelling at everybody who was just even slightly in the water. We were the only ones in the water, like the surfers. And I got stuck in an area where like the water would just come back and back and back and back, and the waves were extremely high for me. Those were like, that was the biggest wave day for me because I just learned how to surf. And you know how it is. You're in the deep water and you're exactly where the waves break. And then you fall off your surf. It's not good because like you're linked to your surfboard with the leash on your ankle. And the waves are like pushing the surfboard away from you to the shore. But you're heavier than the surfboard, so you're like stuck in where the waves are breaking. And swimming doesn't help because on one hand you're being pushed forwards, on the other you're being sucked, and it's like this constant freaking laundry, and then you're fighting for air as well. So it was a nightmare. And thank God I didn't panic. Um, but then um while like fighting for air in between the waves, which felt like eternity, I decided, I should like pull my surfboard towards me because I have the leash, right? So I grab it and I start pulling. But the waves were so freaking strong that while I was like pushing the leash, trigger warning, cover your ears if you're sensitive. Um, as I'm like holding to the leash and like pulling towards me, which was the stupidest thing that I could have done, but it was the only thing that I was thinking at the same moment. It literally like pushed it because the waves were so strong. It pushed the leash from my fingers and like flipped my finger. And I guess the adrenaline was so strong because I was thinking of air. I wasn't thinking of pain at all. I didn't even notice that I just felt the pain, but I was like, oh, I better survive this. And so I survived it. And side story, there was a guy in a boat near me, smiling at me the whole time. And he didn't even try to help me or ask me if I need help or anything. And I was literally just like, every single wave. In the end, I made it out. I made it out to the area where the waves were not breaking so crazy, and my surfboard had like flipped with the fins up, and I didn't give a shit. I just bought it like a Titanic thing, and I wouldn't let go. I was just like, I'm not letting go of this. And the whole time he was staring at me and didn't say a word, didn't even offer to help. Anyways, that's how I broke my finger. And when I came out, he tried to hit on me. I was so angry at him. I was so like, you watched me almost die, and you did nothing to help me. But now that I've survived, you're gonna hit on me? Jesus Christ! It even makes me mad today, and it's been years. So, yeah, that's how I broke my finger, and my pain threshold is so high that I was just waiting for my blue, purple, green finger to heal for 4 days. And then on the fourth day, I was like, oh, this thing is clicking out of place. I should probably go to the doctors. And when I went to the doctors, they took x-rays and apparently everything was like completely crushed in there. So I had to go through surgery, and I had like a metal thing that kept everything straight for like a month and a half. And I looked like Wolverine. That's how I broke my finger. Thanks for asking. It was on the 21st of July. I remember the day. God saved me on that day too. God is good, man. I could have died. True story, that's exactly how it went down. Glad my mixer day. Thank you for confirming things. I would never lie. The guy knew you were strong, independent woman. It's like such a twisted thing. Like, I was barely gasping for air in between the waves, and some waves I couldn't get out. And you know, I don't know if you've ever been under like big waves. We called it a laundry for a reason. I used to love taking videos of it because it's so beautiful. But the way like the wave is breaking on the surface, it looks like this. Underneath it, it continues to go like this, and it does like a freaking thing where it's literally like a laundry. So you're going in there and you're like, what is up and what is down? Ah, okay, that's up. But then you're looking up and you're like, oh shit, there's another wave coming up. I cannot come up for this one. I gotta wait for the next one. But then also, air is not everything because I gotta get to the shore. It was pretty stressful. Then again, that's what you get into when you go surfing. Kurt's got a 3-stream streak. Thank you for streaking with us. That's amazing. For now, Hipster is holding the record, which is insane. I'm so happy we got this feature finally unlocked. Guys, thank you for being here. So yes, Chance, your inheritance is safe. He had to make sure you would still be alive afterwards. It's such a twisted thing. I really think that porn has ruined the brains of many men. Because like, it desensitizes men to dangerous situations, and like the whole time he was looking at me like, and why would he think that I would even talk to him, not to mention trust him to get out with him? It's wow, like I can't even fathom the brain logic thing happening. But hey, now you're alive. Yeah, and he was like, because I went into the sea with makeup. I remember I was wearing a red lipstick or something, like the pencil stuff that never goes down, so it's hard to remove anyway. So I went surfing with the red lipstick, and he was like, do you always surf with lipstick on? I wanted to slap him. I'm not a violent woman. I wanted to slap that man. The adrenaline was going high. I was... Oh! Yeah, and for the next 4 days, I continued to surf with a broken ring finger. Yeah. That's the price you pay for living in sin, I suppose. That is a reasonable anger. You would agree, right? You're a girl. You would probably... How would you feel in that situation, Chris? It would have been worse if he hit on her during the thing.